How's it going?
It's Wednesday!
It's Wednesday update with Michaela and Trey.
What?
All right.
Okay, so first of all, just a little conversation about phone etiquette. More actually about text etiquette. If you were in a group text and you're requesting a sub and everybody has said no or yes or whatever, if the person who you need to have the conversation with, if you guys could jump out of the group text and text each other personally so that everybody in the group text doesn't have to get the ding, 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 ding every time anything goes through. So just be courteous to those who are in the group text with you and just jump out when you need to.
On another note, as far as text etiquette goes, let's really try not to text people before 8 a.m. in the morning, and also do not text people past 8 p.m. at night unless we're in an emergent situation. And in that case, please text me first or Michaela first.
Yep.
Yeah. It's getting a little out of hand.
Just be kind.
Well,
Be kind to each
you know
other.
you're being kind. You're trying to cover your class,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like, we've been in the summer months. We have such an influx of texts coming in because so many people are out of town and stuff comes up that we just want to try and keep it as easy to respond to texts as possible.
Yeah. And then, speaking of summer and needing subs, when you know you need a sub and you've got it up on Group X, make sure that you're kind of checking your Group X to see if anybody's taken it. If they haven't, a couple or a few days beforehand, start reaching out. We've had a couple situations where it's just the day of that you start reaching out. That's hard for people to be able to rearrange their schedule and get things so that they can sub that class. But if they had 2 or 3 days notice, excuse me, they most likely could rearrange some things. So let's just be aware and keep checking your subs. Even, just putting it up on Group X is great, but you gotta check and make sure it's covered. And just do that a few days in advance.
Yeah. And for the most part, you guys are doing a really good job
Yeah.
of making sure stuff is covered before you leave town. But we still have some instances where that's not the case. But if you are headed out of town, you have to leave, and there's still some subs that still need covered, please reach out to us so that we know we've got a handle on it and can start helping you while you're out. But if you don't give us advance notice, then it becomes super, super challenging.
Then we're texting after 8 o'clock.
Then we're
before
texting
8
after
a.m.
8 o'clock, and then you're mad at us.
That's right. Okay, also, one more little thing. Make sure you're on time for your class. And being on time is not like rolling in at the time of your class, which everyone may have been guilty of at one time. But it's not good.
Just kidding.
No.
All of us
Make sure you're at least 15 minutes early for your class, just so you have that time outside of your class to connect with your members. It's so important. That part is actually almost as important as your actual class. Connecting with people outside that class is huge, and that's what keeps them coming back.
Yeah. And it keeps us heart attack free, because when it is 5 minutes till and we don't see somebody there, I start going, I don't know how to teach that class. So
Yeah.
we appreciate it. And then you guys have been super awesome. Like,
Yes.
the summer months are so hard in that a lot of times our class numbers are low. It's hard to find the motivation sometimes to head in and teach with the full heart and passion like we normally do. But thank you for getting up there, and we hear nothing but positive things about your classes. And thank you for being such amazing team players and stepping in for the rest of the team, even though sometimes you have taught multiple classes that day. So we're just super impressed with the way that our team is working, because it's super inspiring to see you be there for each other.
It is. It's great. And makes us proud. Makes you feel like a proud.
Makes us very proud.
Yeah, it's great. Everybody has each other's backs, and it's been wonderful. You guys have been really good about it.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you. That's all we have for
That's
today.
all.
We're keeping it short. Thank you.
Yay! Have a good one.